Opus Clip has been getting a lot of buzz lately, and it is easy to see why, because it is incredibly fast at turning long videos into short shareable clips. I have seen so many creators and podcasters talking about how they use these tools to streamline their shows, but I have also run into some real-world frustrations that nobody really mentions. Today, I want to pull back the curtain on the limitations of basic auto-clip tools and show you why a more comprehensive platform like Vizard might actually be the missing piece of your workflow. The biggest issue I see constantly is a total lack of context in the clips the AI picks for you. You will often get a viral-looking clip, but it starts in the middle of a thought, or it cuts out exactly 1 second before the punchline lands. It makes the content sound vague and pointless to anyone who hasn't heard the full hour-long episode. To fix this, you end up manually editing the transcript, trying to stitch pieces together, which basically means you are just babysitting the AI instead of letting it work for you. This is exactly where Vizard changes the game, because its auto-editing logic is built to prioritize context, not just isolated catchy phrases. It looks for the specific moment where the setup meets the payoff, so you rarely end up with clips that feel like they are missing a beat. And if you do need to tweak the edit, you can handle both the transcript and the video timeline right inside the same interface without ever leaving. Another major pain point I face is facial cuts and tracking. Some auto tools try to center on faces, but if the speaker is moving around, the camera cuts look jittery, late, or just plain unprofessional. The only fix I have found for that in other tools is bringing the file into a professional editor, which completely defeats the purpose of an automated plug-and-play system. Vizard handles this much better with built-in trimming tools that let you nudge frames, adjust focal points, and stabilize the cut without needing to export. Then we have the annoying issue of captions and file exports. Some tools export captions as permanent overlays that you cannot change, or provide XML files that break when you try to pull them into your professional editing software. Vizard takes a more pragmatic approach, letting you edit captions right in the app and offering clean, reliable export formats that actually work. The biggest struggle for many creators is converting horizontal long-form video into vertical social content. If you have slides or graphics in your video, most auto-clippers just do a center crop, which chops off all your important data and makes the content useless. Vizard solves this by using vertical safe templates that let you reposition elements or swap in vertical-friendly assets without having to redesign everything. Even B-roll selection is often robotic in other tools, where the AI pulls stock footage based on a single word rather than the actual meaning of the sentence. Vizard's B-roll suggestions are much more context-aware, giving you multiple relevant options that actually match the mood and tone of what is being said. It is not just about the editing, though. It is about the entire distribution workflow. Features like auto-scheduling and a content calendar mean you can turn 1 hour of podcast recording into a full month of social media content. You set your cadence, the tool handles the publishing, and you get a bird's-eye view of your entire strategy in one dashboard. When you compare the total value, other tools might have a lower entry price, but they leave you with so much manual work that you end up paying for it with your time. Vizard provides an end-to-end pipeline that is built around how creators actually work, saving you from those hours of manual labor. Let's walk through a real scenario. You drop a 60-minute episode in, and in minutes, you have high-engagement segments ready to go. You spend a few minutes refining the captions, swapping one B-roll clip, and applying a template, and suddenly, you have a week's worth of content. It is not magic, but it is a massive improvement over the typical manual struggle. If you are testing these tools, my best advice is to always skim your transcripts, watch your graphics carefully, and use the built-in caption editor to save yourself headaches. At the end of the day, automated clipping tools are getting smarter, but many still miss the mark on the nuances that make a video professional. If you are serious about scaling your content across platforms, a mature, creator-focused pipeline will save you from burnout and keep your output consistent. Spend less time putting out fires and more time creating the content that actually builds your audience.